Good morning. I thought I would show real quick what the deer meat looks like once it's been canned and processed. And it's fully cooked, ready to eat. Deer meat. And sure, it don't look super appetizing like this. I do understand that. It's not like a pretty canned product compared to some stuff. But, I mean, this is good for a very long time. It's good until the seals decide to fail. I mean, that's how long a canned product like this is good for. It don't generally lose savor compared to some vegetables. Vegetables will lose their savor, like they'll lose their taste and just be a different, I don't know, taste compared to meat that I've noticed. And it still takes a long time for it to lose its savor like vegetables. Generally, things just turn darker and don't look as appetizing and maybe just don't taste quite as good the older it is. But generally speaking, you can can things like this and it's going to be as good as the day you put it in there as long as the seal is good. That's usually what fails. If something's going to fail, you'll get some kind of weird rusting in there and then the seal will fail. Not in there, but on the seal. And yeah, but that takes years. Usually it takes years for that to happen. So yeah, deer meat, ready to eat. Good for you, good for me. And also, I figured I would point out, so during the lockdown of 2020 and that spring, everybody decided to can, like it was like to preserve food and get back to basics. Well, I've been doing this. So I was like really disappointed I couldn't find supplies that year. So I went on Amazon and bought like a case of lids or seals, and they were supposed to be made by Kerr, Kerr, which is a big canning supply company, and they weren't, even though it was in a Kerr box. So you can see how they dimple. Like 4 out of 7 did this, dimpled. And what it is they were in a Kerr box, but they weren't Kerr lids. They came from China, and they're like a thinner gauge metal, and it don't really have, there's normally a little circle here that would pop when it's sealed, or like, suction, and you can see it and you hear it. Well, these, they're not Kerr lids. They're some knockoff in a Kerr box. And I bought a case of the wide mouth and a case of the small mouth. So I'm still working through those. I think I have one more box of them. But yeah, they're POSs, but it does the job. I can't really complain. But I also feel like it's not going to last as long. I try to use those first because I feel like it could possibly cause a problem. So I always use those first. Anyway, peace, goodwill to men and women and children. Lots of love. Have a great day.